Hello. After my weight training session, I come into this room and I do some yoga and I try to do the poses that will allow me to stretch my calves, my hamstrings, basically the entire body, and I try to flow from one movement to another as I'm remembering them. So it's kind of like intuitive, but mostly are poses that I've practiced from different flows that I have learned throughout the years. I've done YouTube videos on yoga, and also I've done a few classes. And I also was doing a yoga course, but I didn't finish because of logistics and also financial issues. So I couldn't pay for the course anymore. So I had to drop, and also because of the children, I couldn't finish the course. But I don't know, maybe one day I will do a course and become a yoga teacher, but at the moment I just do it for myself after my training session and also at home whenever I have the time. On YouTube, I usually follow Ashtanga Yoga, Series 1. I've actually never completed the Series 1 because it's really difficult. The maximum that I did was about 40 minutes, but I couldn't do all the poses because some of them requires a lot of strength and a lot of flexibility. So from all the flows I've done, I've just memorized the poses that will allow me to stretch my full body. So what I advise you also is to do many yoga classes and learn as much as you can about the poses, feeling your own body throughout the poses. Learn also about the breathing. I never gave so much attention about the breathing aspect of the yoga because there are different breathing breath techniques that you can learn in yoga. But for me, at the moment, the thing that I'm more interested in is flowing from one movement to another in a way that I can stretch my entire body after my training session. And it's not only about the stretch, it's also to improve my flexibility, my range of motion, and to release the tension on my body. And it's also a way to calm myself, ground myself after a hard workout. I try to see it as yin and yang kind of thing. So whenever I'm doing the training, I would call it like a yang, where I'm really working hard, pushing it. And then when it comes to yoga, it's more yin, it's more soft. I'm just flowing and breathing and not really forcing things. So that's the concept behind the me doing the weight training and the yoga at the end. When I see the videos, I can see that I have that I'm tight, and some poses as not as perfect as they should be, but it's something that I have to keep working on. And even now that I'm doing the shoulder stand, I still also have to work on my core strength and even on stability on my legs and on my lower back. But I love challenges, and since I love movement and I'm passionate about training, this is something that I'm excited to work towards. So, yeah. Now, I just shared with you some thoughts about how our lives and everything we go through is a reflection of our own thoughts and how the our environment, our friends, the place that we work are all in the same frequency or same vibrations as we are. And if we want to change our environment, if we want to change everything in our lives, we need to change our mindsets, and we need to change the way we live, the way we do things. So it's actually in our hands and it's up to us. And it's also about believing that it is possible, because if we don't believe it and see it or imagine what is that we want to accomplish, we will never get there. I've lived a life where I was only replicating what I was seeing around me. And that was actually what I have achieved. The exact situation that was happening around me. As soon as I started to believe that I could do more and that I could be more, then those things started to happen for me too. So it's all about we will achieve what our minds can see. Okay. Even on one day, whenever I decide to how my day is going to be, and I schedule everything and I plan everything, it will go exactly as I planned, and I visualize that before. Whenever I just wake up and I don't have nothing planned or prepared, my day is completely random. And when it comes to productivity, I don't do much. I can also have a day when I can just stay the entire day in bed because I didn't plan anything and I didn't decide actually to do anything about that day. So that example, it can work for our lives. So our life, it's going to be whatever we decide, it can be, and it's possible also. Whatever we believe, it's possible. And it's not only about also daydreaming and manifestation and the law of attraction and all the kind of things. It's after we visualize what ways that we what way we want to live our lives, we actually have to do all the work. Okay, first off, we will do what we can and what we are capable of, and then keep learning, keep talking with other people, keep reading about it, keep observing other people, and then things will start to happen. We'll start to meet other people, opportunities will start to come. I've seen that, I've experienced that. And one of the things I can tell you is there was a moment where things started to happen to me. And it's kind of like I was working towards them. And then whenever the opportunity came, I was kind of in disbelief and I didn't know how to act on those things that I actually asked and I worked for. And then I was kind of feeling that I couldn't, or I wasn't prepared to move on to the next stage of my life and actually become the person that I visualize myself to be. And because of that, I've left a few opportunities get out of my hands, we can say. So believe, and whenever things start coming and start manifesting, you need to be in that position of receiving as well, of knowing that you are capable, you are worth, and you are prepared. And even whenever opportunity comes and you feel that it's bigger than you, just know that you will learn along the way. And I'm telling this to myself, actually. It's not only, I don't know if someone will ever see this, but it's also for myself, that I know opportunities will come again because I'm working towards them. And when they come, I'm ready to embrace all of them. And I will learn along the way as all the opportunities comes for me to evolve, for me to upgrade. Because I am a capable person. I am an intelligent person. I am a creative person. And I'm a very intuitive person. I learn fast. Yeah. So the law of attraction works. We manifest everything, whether you call it good or bad. We are always, always, always manifesting. We create our realities with our thoughts. Um, and wherever you can visualize, you can actually manifest it. It's just to align thoughts, words, action. When we have that kind of alignment, things will fall into place. Is to actually do what we think, do what we talk, visualize. So it's an alignment of different of all those things. We can't just imagine one thing and then do other thing and then think something completely different. It has to be an alignment of all those things. I've experienced before for many different things, and also I've experienced situations where I wanted to manifest something, but I also was having contradictory thoughts, or I was saying something also that would be would contradict the the thing that I wanted to manifest. So yeah, think about an alignment. Okay, it's about the thought, the words, and the action being one, and also being focused. Focus in who we are becoming and what we need to do every single day. And every single day, try to do a little bit better, just a little bit better, because the law of nature, of life, is to evolve, is to grow, and it's possible to grow every single day, even if it's 1%, but it's possible. And I know that everything that I wish will happen, everything that I visualize will manifest, because everything is possible. Our minds create our reality. And I can see already the reality that is already in manifestation.